Well, hello Tuesday morning. How is everybody? Hi, welcome. I am Beth with Vintage Bandits, and I'm in the Creative Bandits studio, and we are day 2 of our buttons week and day 40 of the 100-day creative marathon. So it's super stoked to be here, and if you join, please let me know. Okay. Okay. First thing, and I'll be telling you all about it all the way through, but this is I got this at a yard sale. Isn't it cute? But it needs a little reworking. So I'm going to take that out. But let's talk about what we did yesterday first. Turned out so good. Isn't that cute? And imagine it in a big frame like this. Wouldn't that be fun? So stoked. This is going in my office. Yes, it is. I love it. I love it. I love it. If you want this print, let me know. Okay, it's from Canva. Don't be impressed. All right. Here it is. I'm going to, it's just like they've just used a reverse. I think I'm going to go in here and I'm going to rework the whole shebang, the whole thing for it. I need to measure what kind of card I need for it. We'll do a bit of a, I think I have some, I have a, what size is that? Let's measure it right now so I can see what I need. There we go. Let's do this a bit. It's, you know, the buttons make it messy again. So this is, that is 3.5 by, the opening is 5.5. Let's see what this is back here. I bet it's a 4 by 6. Yep. I think that's what it is. So we need like a 4 by 6 paper, or yeah, to put in there. And we're just gonna change the backing and see if we can't rejig that a bit. But it was really fun. I got it at a yard sale from a friend who, what is that? From a friend who was, you know, she wanted to get rid of it. Oh, there we go. And so I watched this lady on YouTube. What was her name? I just bumped into her. But what I remember is she was talking about the trouble with our glue bottles. This one in particular, okay? And I'm all the time having trouble with it. And I can't find stainless steel needles. I have ordered 100% stainless steel needles from Amazon, three different companies, and they all rust into my glue. So I'm like, I'm done. So she had things, she goes Hobby Lobby. And I was like, yesterday we were over by Hobby Lobby in Lexington with my son. And I was like, do you mind if we pop in there a bit? And he goes, no. And I said, I just want one thing. I want one thing. And this is what I got. Okay. Here it is. Now I'm going to point you down so you can actually see it. It's Crafter's Collection, and it is 2-piece fine line rider tip. 1 fine line bottle cap, 1 self-cleaning cap. Because, look, I want you to see this. It has it built in. Can y'all see that? It has the little thing built in, and it goes all the way down that cap. And then you just put it right here, and it's ready to go every time. And now I'm thinking, do I want to use it for this? I'm just going to thin this down a bit. But I bought 2 because I thought, I know I'm going to need it. And I could not wait to share that with y'all. But it's Crafter's Collection. It's $1.99. And I would have paid $4.99 for this, or $6.99. And if you are a glue person and a paper crafter, you know why I would do it. Okay. We are going, so this was, they just wired it up and they put it together. Isn't that fun? I thought we might go in, and I'm going to keep the flowers as is, but maybe we'll even keep that, but redo the jute and take the bow off. I want to use a different, I want to use some sari silk. I'm going to boho it up for me. So mainly I'm probably going to cut this. I'll keep it down here that I've already unwound because it's good. And I'm going to wind all the way up to the edge, those ends, because they are, I looked for my glue gun. I can't find my cordless one, but I could plug up my corded one, couldn't I? Yes, you could. Yes, you could. I'm just going to hold that together with paper clip right now and I'll just plug it into my little space. And I also learned another trick yesterday from YouTube that I thought was really fun. So let me see if I can find that for golden books. We're gonna need, excuse me, pardon me. Who am I talking to? I was talking to y'all. Oops. Okay, and we're going to, is it on? It's got a giant tip. I need to figure out how to get smaller tips, but is it on? Oh no! I broke my little leg. How did I do that? That's terrible. Dadgum. So I feel like we're gonna need a glue gun. I don't even know if it's on. Is there an on button? Can you tell I haven't used this very much? I think it's heating up. Okay. All right. This is our size that we need. And I need like cardstock or like 2 or 3 layers of cardstock. So I will find something. What background do we think would be good for this? I don't want to do brown. I think these are fun. So I'm just going to cut one, which I should have done already. Oh, I just wasn't thinking ahead. I apologize. Oh, I wish these were big enough. That would be great, wouldn't it? They're almost, but not quite. Where did I get those from? I thought I had some right here, but I probably do not. What do I have? That I could use? If I had a little flat. Okay, I'm going to put this right here and let you all look at it. Think about what you want to do. I'm going to need just 1 second. Well, 10. You all talk to yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. I didn't think this through. I apologize. Okay, let's do that. I have no idea. I know I have chipboard. I know exactly where it is. And I guess the old lady never put it back. I'm trying to see, does this have a backing to it? Nope. This watercolor, I don't know. I don't want it white. Okay, there we go. Where are you? Sorry. Pat. Oh, I went to find something to make this. Okay, so anyway, just ignore me. Just ignore me. I'm a mess. So this was, I'm hoping the glue is coming. I'm reworking this little design. And I'm going to cover up those wires. So, oh my gosh. I'm a little crazy. I apologize. I'm so sorry. Oh man, what is wrong with me? Hilarious. I'm just covering up because those are kind of, those are sharp down there, and I just want to cover those up. And we're going to cover this with some sari silk or some other kind of fabric and put it onto a lighter page and then put it into the frame. I'm right here. I know, Will. I was letting you be inspired by these buttons that we're going to remake. If you go back to the beginning, I show you what it looked like. I'll show you just 1 second. I'm just trying to get that. Well, yeah, I know. I knew we didn't have many on here, so I thought, y'all wait for me. So I do apologize. I will eventually show up. Alrighty. This is, so this, I'm gonna try and remake what they've done. This is the frame it was in, and it was in on this backing, but it was kind of falling out. So and it's got sticky back on it. I think I probably covered it, and I just wanted to remake it a bit. So, and then I thought, well, we're gonna remake it on some kind of wood, but they have taken buttons and wired them, and that's how they put it together. I don't know, this is from a friend of mine. I don't know if she made it or if she bought it someplace, but I thought it's so cute, and we could easily do that. So I'm gonna remake it, and then I'm gonna try and wire up some for us. But I want to use this. I think this paper is gonna be really good. Do I need this? I'm gonna unplug this. If we need it again, I'll grab it. Excuse me. We probably will need it, but I don't have room for it right now. So we're just gonna let it sit back down. Okay. Lord have mercy, Beth. You are a train wreck. Yes, I am. I am, and I own it. So there. If you don't like it, move on. Okay, I want to, it's 4x6. I'm pretty sure it is, yep, around right under 4x6. So we're going to come out here and do about 4 inches. I think I can tear it. Ta-da. And then we're gonna do it right here. Let's make sure it's straight. And I'm gonna tear that extra off because we won't be able to use it. And I'm still gonna need to back it with something, but you know, we'll figure that out once we get there. Okay. We're just gonna take this off because you're not gonna see it in the frame. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully it'll work in the thing and it won't be too big. I just thought this was pretty. And so they had it tied with twine, and I don't want to have it tied with twine. I want it to be tied with some sari silk or something. I love this pink. I think this would be really pretty to wrap around it. It pulls the colors together, you know, like that. So I just think this would be good to wrap around it, and it kind of pulls the colors together. Does that make any sense? I'm just going to put some of my good stuff here. Pat, you didn't see the new top for my glue, did you? For my art glitter glue bottle that gives us all fits. Okay. And then I'm just going to wrap it around like this. I'm just wrapping it around. And then I'm gonna put a little glue back down here because we're gonna turn it back up. I'm gonna get a little bit on that edge and then roll it right back to the top again. And that gives it like it's a little bouquet, I think, which is fun. And then we're gonna trim it and glue it to the back. These are like little strings kind of glued together. It's a crazy, it gives you lots of fun frayed edges, which I bought this when I was doing my subscription box. And they have little glue things on here, but I don't think we need that just yet. Okay, see, isn't that cute? Hello, Nancy. So I just feel like this will be so cute. I may need to trim that off. It might be too big, but it's going to go into this frame. That's the paper, and then it's gonna go like into the frame like that. But I could probably just turn it a little bit and make it fit. There we go. Isn't that kind of cute? I think this is probably too big, but that's okay. There we go. It fits. Let's see if we can, see if this is gonna work in there. I'll shove that in. And I love the juxtaposition of this fancy frame with this fun, it's gonna need a backing, which we're just gonna use this that came with it. It's here, the price is right, it's free. So I'm gonna keep it and use it. And it's gonna get hung up in my office, so it doesn't really matter what the back looks like, you know what I'm saying? There we go. Then we'll just push all those down. Not with your fingers, Beth, though. We're not gonna do that. Nope. I don't have the strength to do that anymore, nor do I want to have the strength to do that anymore. Okay. So we just remade this thing, and then we're just gonna glue it to the paper right there. But we need to put we need a fun little silky bow on it. So I think that's too purpley. I love this green. We might put that on there like it's a little extra piece of the bow. What do I have in here? Or do we want to do some fun lace? Like we could do, like this would be pretty. That would be pretty with it, wouldn't it? That's some pink lace that I dyed. I don't know, huh? I'm not sure what I want to do. That is like, I think that's too beige. I just want color on it. I just wanted to bring it to life. I've had this, I don't know how long, but I think that's too big. This has a knot that I'm not gonna be able to get out because, you know, got these stupid nails. Stupid nails. Isn't that cute? I think this is gonna be the one. If I can get this knot out of it. You know what? I'm not gonna worry about that knot. We're gonna put it towards the back. And just tie a cute wee bow. Nothing fancy. Nothing really fancy. Just a sweet little bow. So how many of you see things and you think, oh, I just don't like it. But you can totally, look at that. Boom, it's mine. There we go. It's all mine. I probably am going to need hot glue for that. So that's what it would look like. I will hot glue it, and I will show you a picture of it when we get done. So, but now I want to make some of these little flowers. Okay, so I'm going to put this down safely because we love it. Nancy, how are you? This is button week. We're just crafting with buttons. Crafting away with buttons. And this may be too much wire. Let's build some flowers, shall we? And I've got plenty of buttons to do that with. I would love for you to craft with me. This one's perfect. So I'm just going to pull out some. I probably should have done this beforehand, but you know, that requires thought. And you know me. I'm going to look for brighter colors just so we have an idea of what we might be able to do. You could also use sari silk on it. That would be fun to be a center of a flower. You could glue them and then you could just draw it. There's lots of things you could do. So I do. Just let me know. You just need to call me and let me know what you want. I have not a lot, but I have some. If we wanted to do one that had flowers on it, we could totally do that. I keep pulling out blues, so maybe I want to do like a teal one and a green one. I don't know. You know me. You know, I do like all colors though. Let's see what I can find, and I pull out kind of like in my head what I see. Oh, that's a cute one. It's kind of got a little flowery on it, doesn't it? You can't see that. Sorry. You can't see the detail of that. That might be a fun middle one. So you just need to have big buttons and just match them up like that one, like those three. Those are that was from a big coat, wasn't it? And I have a little scoop in it too. I think I had like a bucket, like you can scoop out the buttons. Wouldn't that be fun? I could put on, I could sell this by scoop, $1 a scoop, and I ship it to you. That would be funny. You never know what you're going to get per scoop. That might be fun. For what, $1 a scoop? I could just do that for, okay, here we go. I found some pinks, some pale pinks, and some pale greens, some different colors. Oh, that's a little oval pink one. Look at that one. That would have been awesome yesterday. Dadgummit. But it wasn't meant to be, or I would have found it. That would be a cute one in the middle. So you could do this. You could do tons. This would be cute for a shower or a wedding present, handmade. You know, all kinds of things. Where do you get buttons? I just had a friend, she goes, where do you get old buttons? And I'm like, well, you know, you would go to the button store. There used to be this huge giant button store she was saying in Louisville, and then it went out of business. And I thought, where do you get buttons? Specific buttons. I know there are places that still make and sell buttons. Like Benjamin Button, they made buttons. And you could get all kinds of different buttons. I think maybe there's one in New York. I don't know, I need to look, but I wonder if there's like websites where you can order and not get them from, you know, China. Nothing against China. We love China. But you know, that's not mass produced. Oh, look at that pretty little mother of pearl one. I think we need to get closer, so let's go solo. It is too far away for you all, and it's crooked. And it's laying crooked. Okay, here's my scoop. So I'm just pulling out, looking for buttons. Okay, let's see if we can stack some. These may not work, I don't know. And this one has a thread that needs to come out, but I think that one might be kind of cute on top. So we could start with the white one, then we could do that yellow one, and then what? We need maybe this mother of pearl one, this green one, and then a really pop of color in the middle. This would be really cute there. Let's look at it. Isn't that fun? Yeah, so guys, just get your buttons out. When you go shopping, look for buttons. I have a bunch. Oh, I love, that is a button. Look at that little green. That'd be perfect in the center of a little flower. If you had a lot, very colorful buttons. I just love how there's all sets. Look how cute that is. Adorbs. So yes, that is kind of, that's my inspiration for you all today. Just look and think, how could I make a little, you know, a fun little floral piece installment or something, you know? I'm looking for bright colors because I'm going to now, we're going to do this fun. We're going to make rosettes for journals. Oh, that's fun. I love when they have the metal and the color together. Isn't that kind of fun? I'm just looking real fast to see if I've missed anything. I will say my hands always feel really dirty after this. They've been cleaned, but you know, they're rusty and all that fun jazz. All that fun jazz. That's an old person would say that, which is me. Okay, alrighty. Let's leave that right there. Let's scooch these together and let's make, so I went ahead and I popped out some circles and we can use this, we can use this. I have a gob of stuff in here that we're gonna layer fabric and paper and stuff and make little, yes, bear, that was it. Yes, yes. Okay, so we wanna make little rosettes to put. Do y'all ever see, this would be fun to do for a wedding one or for Christmas, and you can make them out of anything. You just need kind of a base. So I cut out some papers. I used a guest check for one if I want to do kind of vintagey, and then I have then these kind of already have it on there. I'm just going to add a little bit to it, which would be fun. I have just a plain pink one, and then I popped out this one from that to use. So you can kind of do anything you want. And there's these, I'll show you the difference. These are this is 2.5 inch, and these are 2 inch. So I have both. I found my punches. Awesome. Okay. Let's do some adding on to things. We're just gonna make little decorated snippets, and you can, little rosettes. I love that one right there. You can use anything you want to. You can make it as big or as little, but we're gonna use buttons with it. But look how cute that would be if I did that, and then we just added this button right there. How fun is that? And boom, you're done. Isn't that cute? And okay, so let's do this again. I found this for all my glue people who struggle with this glitter glue. If I show you this, it looks like this. It's a Crafter's Collection. It's a 2-piece fine line rider tip for glue or paint, whatever you want. I'm using it for glue. And I saw somebody, she was either in Europe or New Zealand or Australia. I think she was in Europe. And what happens is I can't find a stainless steel pen. This has it in it, and it's part of the cap that so you're not going to lose the needle. It's not going to get gommed up. I bought 2. It's $1.99. I wish I'd bought 4. I just wasn't doing that. I just didn't think. I would have paid $4.99 a piece for these. I'm not kidding. And if you know what I'm talking about. So I'm going to glue this down. Do I want to put a little bit of pink with it? Maybe this little lacy thing. Maybe smoosh that up a little bit. Let's do that. Nope. Let's do this. Do I want to fold them over? Is that what I want to do? And then this is like a little simple version. I just wanted to be able to see the flowers. That totally has it, doesn't it? Let's cut this in half. It's too wide. Do you like it with the lace or without? Okay, it's Hobby Lobby, Crafters Collection, Hobby Lobby. Yeah. I can't decide if I just want to use the green and not the pink, or do I want to just use a little bit of pink behind it maybe, layer it like that, and then layer that, and then that. Or do I want to use this one that doesn't have a fun medallion right in the center and do this like that? Maybe we'll do it on that one. I think that's cute. I like that. Okay, so let's go with that, shall we? I'm just going to use my Fabrifix. Yeah, I went in, I didn't know where I was going to find them. I thought they could be in any section. You know, they could have been in any section of the store. I was going to look in the cake decorating section, and I was going to look in the crafting. I went to the glue section, and there it was. Yeah. And it's always ready to go. It's not clogged. It's not brown from rust. Yes. I mean, I am so tired of working on tips and trying to get it to work. Now, I'm going to let that dry, and then I can go in and I can sew a fun thread through it, like a yellow thread from my embroideries packet of threads. Look how cute. There we go. Easy peasy. How fun is that? Let's say we have no color. We don't have anything going on. This we can go kind of wild with. Let's choose a fun button. This one. Let's not do pink. Can we not do pink, Beth? Let's do, but I want color. Look at this orangey velvet one. That is so fun. Let's make a fallish kind of one. What do we got in here that might work? That's kind of a, oh, look at that fabric. Who got the subscription box that had that in there? Anybody? Anybody? Did anybody get that? That's on here? I don't know. Okay, there's that. I have another stash of stuff. Hang on. Let's get this one. Okay. There we go. I think I see a little, ooh, yes. Right here. That's a good color for fallish. Guys, my fall kits, oh my word. The porch kits, can I tell you all? They're going to be so much fun. So much fun to work with. So, okay. So now I pulled out a lot. We're going to save this. We might use this on something else. Okay. But this is a great, so we just want a little bit of layering. Obviously, this is way too much, but I want a little piece of this because it has that kind of orange, that rusty orange that we're kind of looking at, you know? So And then let's fray that. Look how good that looks together. Maybe we'll make it a little short, a little smaller. Oh, awesome. And I like this too. I want a little bit of this stripe. I'm gonna go this way. And I'm gonna try and take it all. And then I'm gonna fray it once I get it cut. And this is just gonna be kind of a fall feel. I probably am gonna fold that like that. Maybe to give it, you see how I did that? I just put a little fold in there. And then like that. I'm gonna glue that down already. Yeah, I didn't know what it was. I looked on Amazon, but I didn't know the name, and I thought I'm gonna have to go find these at Hobby Lobby to find the name of them. And then I can probably find them other places. But yes, I'm telling you, you know us girls, we struggle with that stinking glue. And look how cute that is with that little fold right there. Stay, stay, fold, you need to stay. Stay, stay, stay. Well, we're gonna load it up too. And then this might be fun to kind of pull off of it a little bit, and I like that it's crinkly. Let's just get a little piece of this seam binding that's been dyed. I need to make some brighter colors. Oh, and you can really fray this, guys. It's gonna be hard to see because it's flesh color, but you can take it and it'll fray right up, and it's really kind of neat. And I'm probably, since this is giving me fits, I'm just gonna take it right underneath here like that, because that little, it won't stay. So let's just put a dollop. I don't know how it would work with the Fabrifix unless you thin it down a bit. So that's something I will look at and work on. I would like for that to not be curled up, but that's kind of cute. I need to steam that or something. Isn't that fun? Or just have something on that lays it down. I don't know if I want to put like a piece of lace over everything. No, I do not. And then maybe finish with this like that. But it needs something like through here. Maybe we just put like that. We put this. Oh, maybe. Okay, hang on. What if we put like just a little bit of lace, that pink lace like that? And then, are you seeing what I'm doing? Like that. What do y'all think? These need to be glued down. They're just wonky. It's very wrinkled. Yes, and you can mass make these, Nancy. You can put a movie on and you can mass make these, which is fun. I'm just gonna try and lay this down even in a fold so that it's kind of, just so you can see it, you know? I don't know. I may have messed that up. I may have to put a layer over that. That may look a little wonky, but then we're gonna lay that down. Oh, I just had one. They just had one pack and I chose it. I would have done, I didn't even know there was a needle size. I was like, I found it and I said, let's go. I'm happy. Josh is so easygoing about going shopping with me. I love it. He's a good boy. He likes to take care of his mama. He has a really, y'all, he has a terrible infected fingernail on his thumb. And it's been hurting him, and he's just, it's been hurting, and my heart hurts for him because I know it's hard. Yep. And where did I put the other piece? Did I see this piece? I think I'm going to cut it a bit. I think it's too long. And maybe put it right like that. And then we'll put the button right there. The only thing I would change is I would probably age up that. Isn't that cute? I don't mind that guest check. I like that it's there. So let's glue this down. You know what I'm gonna do? It's because I've done it everywhere else but on there. I'm gonna get a longer piece again since I ruined the one I had. And I'm gonna cut it in half. And I'm going to fold it like we've done everything else. And these you can put on the cover of a book. You can do basically anything you want with them. That is not coming out. I need to hold this for a second. It might need some hot glue. Y'all can't even see me talking to you. It might need some hot glue. But that's a cute little snippet. And it's different. You can, I mean, you can put them any way you want to on there. So let's say I wanted to age it and I forgot to do that, you know? This is what I would do. Because guys, if you like this idea and you know people who like it, would you just share this to either your Facebook page or in a text or a message to friends? You can, you know, share any kind of shares that you offer is so good for me, and it's helpful and it's free. And that would be very much appreciated. How fun is that? And I just did the the edges just a little bit. I should do it beforehand. Okay, we've got two. Boom. Let's do this blue one. What can we do on this blue one? This turquoise one. Love that. You know, this is what these are perfect for. Look at that. Let's do and look at that edge. Oh, so yummy. I'm gonna save that. I don't have much of that, so I'm gonna save it. Let's see, how does this, let's take a little piece of this. And what's cool about this, I don't have this on my website, but I can add this if anybody wants some. Just reach out, send me a message. You can Venmo me even, and I'll send it to you. What if we put this underneath that to layer that up like that, and put this right there? And then what kind of button do we have that would be really cute on there? I mean, I love this big yellow one. We could do that, and then we could layer like that one on there. Oh, that's so cute, isn't it? I feel like since we've used this lace everywhere else, I kind of want to use it on here, to be honest with you. Just to make it, oh, what if we did this? We did this yellow one. We put a little bit of lace right there, and then we glued that right on top of it. I think I like it. I think that's what I'm gonna do. This is not as busy, but I think it's gonna be great. That's crazy, they have different size needles. Hobby Lobby did not. So, and I wanna make sure I let the gold dot bubbles show over here, so I'm gonna make sure I lean all my glue to this side. Yeah, don't. Then we're gonna glue the yellow button. a little bit of lace and the other button. And the lace, we'll glue the button right down to it. Isn't that cute? Once it dries, I may sew through it. I don't know. I would let them dry, but I always like to glue my buttons down. So we have this one. How many have we done? This one. Let's do one on this. I sent these out, and I bet people were like, what do I do with that? What can I do with this? But this is both of these. Both can be great to make a snippet. You could always start with a base. Like we could use this on this base, okay? And so it makes it strong. And I'm gonna find a base for this one. Come on, come on. Help a girl out. I'd spent time with you and the, we did that. We did that. These are leaves that I took off, and they are as is from some, you know, let's use this one for the gold. Look at that gold will shine through right like that. So we're just using this to give us a more solid base, but you can use these on your pages. It's so fun. Now, these are a little shimmery, little bit more, so I say we go with some shinier. Let's pull out these fancy buttons. Fancy, how'd you like that word? Them fancies, them fancy buttons. Fancy. Like these little kind of, you know, pearlized ones. Oh, is there anything better than a shimmer and a pearl? All right, so now we've got that. So let's pull out some sari silk that I know I have close by because I have tons. Guys, I keep finding more stuff. Related to paper. Okay, here we go. I knew I had a little bucket somewhere. Let's see if we can find something that's a little more shimmery for us. This can be kind of green and Christmassy. We could put that on a card, on a Christmas card. Oh, that's cute. Look at that big chunk of orange. This could be a fall one with like some, I've got that. Let's see what we can find that's a little more. I'm not very dressy, y'all, so I can dress up. I can be quite bougie if I want to be. But, oh, that's pretty. Look at those two together. That's fun. That could be kind of Christmassy with that plaid. What could we do with that? Is there anything else? Y'all can't even see my stash I'm going through. I'm so sorry. I'm just looking for anything that's got a little shimmer to it. Maybe, possibly. Oh, that's pretty. How did I miss that? Like I found this. I was like, oh yeah, I have that little box. I have little boxes of fabric everywhere. And so I think what I'm going to do is get a bunch of these little ones and do, yeah, I know, it does, but, you know, that requires forethought, Nancy, and this person's not doing that right now. So, totally, I've done that. I just use my jars for other things, and then I don't have it when I go live. So if I just leave it on its side, that helps a little bit. Okay, let's focus on this little one we could do for a little Christmas thing. So that's in there. I love how this has the green and the pink. So I'm going to, I want the pink to show. So when I fold it over, I'm going to cut this right. Oh gosh, I love that part, but I really want the pink to be there. So we're going to lose that part. It's okay. It's okay. And we're going to just add that right there. This could be a little bit of a longer one because of that. There's that. Then let's cut this in half. This one. Let's rip it in half. If you had a little Christmas tree button or something, how cute would that be? Maybe fold this up a little bit like that. Okay, that's cute. You know, that button right there, this button right here, would have been perfect on this thing. But it's okay. It's fine. I'll make it work. Or do we want to, is this too white? But I like it because, does this come apart? This was some kind of drape or something. And of course, you know, I cut it apart. I thrifted it. I'm going to do that right there. Because that would be fun to open it up and show us all that. Right in there, you know. But that might be too big for that. Let's cut it in half. It's a little shiny. It's got a little shimmer to it, you know. And it pulls that white out right there. We need, what do we need? What do we need? We need a really fun, shiny button that's green or pink shimmer. Am I asking for too much? Can we not have one more shimmery pink button, please? There's this little thing. It's a little orangey, but that's okay. Am I asking? Do you all remember the line from Devil Wears Prada where she goes, can we not have a live, young, beautiful, you know, person in the army? Am I asking for too much? That is, you know, doesn't look like, you know, she was just not happy with, look at those. And so that's what I was channeling just now. Can we not find somebody who is lithe and blah, 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 blah? Can I not find a pretty button that's going to go with this? Am I asking too much? I don't think so. I don't feel like I am. Maybe. This is a pretty, but I think I want this one. It's kind of gold. What if we do that? And then we add like this one. And then, and even though it doesn't really match, that one on top. I feel like that takes away from it way too much. Okay, let's glue those down, and then we're going to, do we have the green glue down? Yes, let's glue the pink down. Nancy, thank you for reminding me. You know I need all the help I can get because I am a goober. I just want to fold that a little bit. It's going to go right there. Oh, are you not glued down? I thought you were glued down. Maybe you're not. Huh. Because you're moving. Huh, you're not glued down. Dadgummit. Okay, let's glue you down. Let's glue you to this pink real fast before we lose the glue. Oh, come on. Come on, work together. Work with your mom. Come on. I was watching something yesterday. I guess it was, remember This Is Us? It came out 10 years ago, y'all. 10 years ago. And the Christy Metzer who was on that, she was the daughter. And she says she's been battling weight issues her whole life. And she said food noise, and everybody's like, food noise? And I'm like, okay, it's a real thing. They never heard of that. And I thought, come on, really? You've never heard? I use it all the time. It's a real thing, and it's a real issue for people. And that's why I tell everybody I'm on a GLP-1. I have no problem telling people that. I'm not embarrassed by it. I don't think I'm weak by it. I think I just can't do it on my own. So it's miraculous. And it's not bad for you either. So, okay, almost got this one. This one's been a struggle for me, hasn't it? But that's okay. We'll get there in the end. I don't care if it's the wrong kind of pink. I'm going with it. But that's kind of cute. So see, this is just a gold leaf from Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree. That's fun, isn't it? Wouldn't that be cute? I've made 4 right here. Oh my gosh, it's been an hour. Are you kidding me? Whew, that's crazy. That's crazy, y'all. That is just nuts. So you can just choose. This could be a fun one. This would be fun on this one right here. You could smush it up. Show those little daisies like that. We could cut this one. Tear it maybe. Nope, it's not going to tear, so we're going to cut it. Look how cute that looks right there. It's kind of fall feel. Let's just do this real fast because I'm feeling inspired by it. I need to fill this up too because I don't ever fill it up because I'm thinking I'm never going to be able to use it. You know what I'm saying? Ew, I'm not going to be able to use it. I love that, like that. Look how cute that is. So cute. Just put a little bit of this lace. This is just from, like, I think I got it from Amazon. You can get crocheted lace for like all different kinds for a relatively good price. And I threw it there. Let's put that right there on top. And then let's add, oh, that's a cute orangey one, isn't it? Will that work? Or this one. That works, doesn't it? Put it right there, and maybe put this little cute one right there. Oh, that's upside down. So grateful the glue dries clear. And look, the cute little for a fall folio or this just, you know, and just mass make them like we're doing right now. And then all you gotta do is pull them out for projects. You know, just use what you have and then you'll always, you know, you can pull it out and you'll have it. I just think they're kind of fun. And they're different. So some are fall. Look at these. Some are kind of fallish. I feel like we did one more. Did we do one more? Am I crazy? Did we just do 4? Maybe we just did 4. But this is the same thing. Just glue it to a round, punch it out. Okay, thanks, Pat. Love you. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I hope you go try to find this. If I find something that's really good, a trick, I'm gonna use it. But these were fun. So go pull out those buttons and make a little snippet or make a pretty picture. So yeah. All right, guys, thanks for being with me today. Day 40 down. Tomorrow, going to do a button thing. Don't know what. Maybe we'll do the Christmas tags tomorrow. We'll make a bunch of Christmas tags for Christmas presents and make snowmen and trees and wreaths, whatever we want to do. And they can be any color. They don't have to be green. So I have a bunch of stash of new buttons that I will pull out and maybe use some of these red ones to make a red tree. It can be, there isn't any, there are no rules. So let's just use what we got, okay? Y'all be blessed. Have a good one. Go be part of the solution. Be nice, be kind. Let's remember to think about our thoughts, our words, our deeds, and let's just make it a glorious day. All right, bye, guys. Any sharing would be great. And if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please hit that subscription button. Thanks, Andrea. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Pat. Thank you, everybody who showed up. And if you're out there and you're not talking to me, that is just fine, too. All right.